Hey guys, Fitchy123 here, and welcome back to another video. This is episode number 59 in the Swansea City career mode, and to start off here, we have some player training as we look at the league table, and the first game will be against Spurs. So, I think we were short on rest. We had a weekend game, so now we're playing in midweek, and if you saw there, a goalkeeper for Bayern, 20 years old, German, 86 overall at 20 years old. Like, Bayern didn't have to get any better, and they just got someone like that. That's a future replacement for Neuer. But going to this game against Spurs, obviously a pretty good team, very young, talented side. But as you see here, standing in third place, they look like a pretty good side, 4 points ahead of us. So it'd be nice to get a win here. I think that would see us drop into the Champions League places. So hopefully we can get a good win here against a strong Spurs side, as you see by their team. They made a few additions, Hector Herrera and Romelu Lukaku at striker. So now they're going to be a really strong side. I think they don't have Harry Kane anymore, so maybe that's a replacement. But pretty much an equal replacement for him. So going to this game is going to be a very tough one, but I still think we can get the win as we tried to move up in the Champions League places. But the first chance in this game, as we start off with the ball at kickoff, comes to us here in the 11th minute. Milik plays it square to Luis Gustavo. He plays it down the left-hand side to Andre Ayew, who plays it back inside square. Luis Gustavo lays it off to Sinclair, who goes for the shot, but it goes just wide of the target and out for a goal kick. Here now Gustavo plays into Ayew. Ayew plays it back into Gustavo. Gustavo getting really involved in this game. Rides a slide tackle, gets around a defender, goes for the shot, and what a strike. Luis Gustavo, he's just playing so well for us this season, As I've been saying, I made the signing of Jack Wilshere on pre-contract, but now I'm kind of regretting it, because, I really thought Gustavo would be just like a one-season guy, but he's been playing so well for us. I think he's even increased like a rating or two. Like, he's just been insane. That's his fourth goal, for a central defensive mid. That's really good, and he's one of our standout players this season. But now a chance from us here. Gustavo plays into Fred. Just playing great this game to start off. Milik down the left-hand side, gets around his defender, almost the same as Gustavo. Plays inside to Rodrigo, who cuts around his defender with his weaker right foot. I think it's his weaker one. And finishes it past Lloris to make it 2-0. So already in the 35th minute, up 2-0. We were playing so well this game, and it wasn't our strongest side, St. Graven was playing, Milik was playing, so it wasn't the strongest team, and you're still, putting a great fight out here. As Milik gets around his defenders, pretty much did the work for Rodrigo. Rodrigo just took it on his other foot. Just a quick touch around Vertonghen. Eric Dyer, I think it was. Poor defending from him. And the Spanish winger finishes it past Hugo Lloris. So a great start to the game here as Ayew now getting played down the left-hand side, just dominating this first half. Cuts around his defender again inside, plays into Milik for the shot, but Lloris makes a good save. And here now, Dele Alli plays into down the left-hand side to Heung-min Son. The former Leverkusen winger goes for the shot, but it goes wide. And that's how the first half ends. So very good first half. Other than that last chance, just a few seconds before the halftime whistle, we were playing so well this game. And we just got to keep it like it is. Our team was pretty tired. I had to rest a few players at halftime, as you see Gustavo went off. As in the next match, we will be playing Feyenoord in the Europa League. So it was pretty important for us to rest a few players, so they'll be ready for that game. And as you see now, Milik plays into St. Graven to start up the second half, but the shot goes straight into Lloris' hands. Here now Lukaku plays it down the left-hand side to Son. Son, nice dribbling, plays it back into Lukaku. Just holds the ball up, waits for the open pass, plays into Son. A really nice goal from them. Just great link-up play from Heung-min Son and Romelu Lukaku, and ultimately it's the Japanese man who finishes the shot. So, did I just say Japanese? I'm so sorry if I did. Man, I don't even know now if he's Japanese or Korean. I'm sorry. I would look it up right now if I could, but I don't know why. I'm just lost. I feel like No, he's Japanese. Yeah, he's Japanese. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm just really sorry about that. I don't know why. I was doubting myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm like 80% sure he's Japanese. But now a chance from Spurs here from Moussa Dembele, but a shot hits the post, and we were lucky there, but we got away with a win. So great result, a 2-1 win. We played very well this game. Obviously in the second half we didn't play as well, but it was still a very good result, and we get another 3 points in the league. So now, as you see, approaching this game against Feyenoord, good that we had, no weekend game, so we could rest a lot of our players. As you see there, we're going to be playing Feyenoord on a Thursday, but then we play United on Sunday, and then the next week we play Feyenoord on Thursday, but then we play West Brom on Saturday. Like, the scheduling doesn't make sense. Obviously if we have a game on Thursday, the league game's not going to be on Saturday. It should be on Sunday. Like, that doesn't make sense to me why FIFA is like that sometimes. But actually, we'll be going through a quick squad report. I don't know why I did this. I think I was just in the mood to do one. But Dragowski's been playing so well for us. This whole team's been playing very well this season. Maybe not so, like Johnny and Bai hasn't been their best seasons. Didavi obviously hasn't been doing his best things, but I still think this team is playing pretty well. Ayew hasn't, but some players have just been stars for us. Dragowski's he's one of the players of the season, honestly. Like, he sometimes saves us from games. You'll see in this episode, I think the next match, he saves the game for us. Like, there's just some performances he comes out with that are just so good, and he's been doing great this season. And I hope to keep him here for the future, as I think he's just like 20 or 21 years old. Like, he's so young, and such a great goalkeeper for his pretty much debut season as our starter. But going to this game against Feyenoord in round of 32 stage in the Europa League, obviously we got knocked out from the Champions League, but I still think maybe this will be better for us. I think we can win the Europa League, honestly. That's what I said in the Hoffenheim series. Obviously, it wasn't that easy. But hopefully here we can do well. Feyenoord aren't the best of teams, obviously, but they still have some pretty decent players. Elia at the back, they have Kongolo, as well Karsdorp, pretty good fullbacks. But other than that, I don't really know their team. Başakolu, I don't even know how to say it. The Turkish winger, he's pretty good, has pretty good potential too. So it'll be a tough side, but I still think we can do very well this game. The most important thing is that we get an away goal, That's the most important thing when we play away. I like playing away first, just so we can if we get that away goal, then we're comfortable going to this game. But it started out in the second minute, and what a strike from the Feyenoord player. I think it was Toonstra, who got the shot, and he just rifled that, low in the low corner, as I put it past Dragowski right in the beginning, just a few seconds into the game, well, in real time, a few seconds in. A great strike from him, and just curved inside, and he finished it past our Polish keeper. So a very bad start to this game, but I was still feeling optimistic, as I still think we can easily beat this team. Florenzi dribbles inside, plays into Fred, across to Berardi, who finishes it past Vermeer just a few seconds after the first goal was scored, as we level it just a few seconds later. So great response for runs. Berardi showing again great dribbling, got around his defender, made it a pretty good run, and finishes it easily past the keeper. So a good finish from Berardi, nice passing play, and he finishes it past with his strong left foot, as he makes it 1-1. So I think that's his third goal of the season, which is good to see. It's like his third appearance, so that's pretty good. But we played the ball out stupidly from the goal kick. Elia plays into Toonstra, trying to get his second goal, but Dragowski makes a save and then follows up by catching his parry. Here now Toonstra goes for the shot. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but he was really creating all the chances for Feyenoord going into the half, as right now it's level 1-1. It's not the worst result. Going to the second leg, we just need to hold on, and we would go through. So I'm not really too fussed if we come out of this game with not with a win. So we just got to keep it like it is, not concede too many goals, and I think it'll be a very good performance from the team. But right from halftime here, we have some possession. Fred plays it into Sinkgraven to Conte. Conte plays the ball into Berardi. One-touch pass into Sinkgraven, gets around his defender, plays it into Conte down the left-hand side, who gets around his defender, goes for the shot, and then N'Golo Kante makes it 2-1. So just right after the halftime the second half begun there, as N'Golo Kante was played through, got around his defender, and a great strike in the far post, and as he makes it 2-1. So, a great strike from Kante there. Nice pass in from St. Graven. Kante just a few touches, cut inside, took his time, and finishes it past Vermeer. So a great finish from Kante as he makes it 2-1, and hopefully we can keep it like this. And going to the second leg, feeling pretty positive. I think we should be able to get past this round very easily. But now another chance from Kante, but actually hits off his own player Berardi there, running past, and goes up for a goal kick. Here now Elliott down the left-hand side, pretty much causing a lot of the problems in the second half. Dragowski tips the header onto the bar, but he catches it and safely clears it away. Here now Al Amadi plays into Bashakolu to Turnstra, but his shot is saved by Dragowski again. But other than that first, 3 minutes from Dragowski, he's been playing so well this game. And another chance here, Van Beek from the shot, but Dragowski really saved us this game, as he made 5-6 pretty good saves. But here now Al Amadi plays into Bashakolu to Turnstra, and he finishes it past the keeper in the 90th minute and makes it 2-1. So really, all of these goals are happening early or late or right after one another. There's not a lot of time in between these goals. And a nice passing play there, just one-touch passing there, and he gets his second goal of the game. So disappointing way to end off the game. We played so well. We could have gone into the game with a lead. I'm still happy. We got the 2 away goals here, as we finish off with St. Graven getting around his defender. Tries to get around Van Beek, but a good tackle by him. And that's how the game finishes. So disappointing to end the way as we did, as I just said. But good we got 2 away goals. Going to the second leg, Feyenoord, we just need to win the game, or we just need to get a draw. That's all we need. So I think it's going to be easy run for us. I think I'm going to have to rest my team a little, but I still think we can get the win. We played decently in the first game, not as well as I would have liked, but that's alright. As here you see the league table, just 1 point behind the 5th place Liverpool, but they have a game in hand, so a win here would take us into the Champions Cup spots, and hopefully we can do that against a strong United side. I think they're in 2nd place, so they're doing pretty well this season. And as you see, they made a few signings. Douglas Costa, one of them. Him in my Hoffenheim career mode series, a very skillful player, and he'll be one to look out for. But as you see, a win would take us into the Champions Cup places, and we're just so close. There's like 4 or 5 teams right now that are hovering around the top 4 or in the top 4 that are just 1-2 points away from each other. So we just need to get a few string of wins, especially against teams like these who are one of those sides that are very close to us. And as you see by their team, pretty good side. Eriksson also was signed by United, so pretty good signings from them. And as you see by our team, very strong one. So hopefully in this game, we usually play very well against United, so I'm not too pessimistic about this game. But they still have a very good side, and hopefully here we can get a win as we try to move in the Champions League spots. So the first chance in this game comes to United. Here's Eriksson plays inside to Rooney. Rooney in the top of the box goes for the shot with his weaker foot, but Dragowski makes a save. Here now Rooney plays inside to Costa. Costa, a little ball roll and then the shot, but it goes wide. And that was really the only action of the half. So going to the first half, we played pretty poorly. Didn't create any chances at all. Didn't even test Valdez. And going to the second half, we have to really pick up the pace if we want, to get anything out of this game. But the worst start here is Gustavo plays that out to Johnny, but he loses it off to Schweinsteiger, who plays into Eriksson to Rooney. Rooney plays it back off to Depay. Depay just holds the ball up, plays it inside to Schneiderlin to Rooney to Depay to Rooney, Eriksson to Rooney. And Rooney finishes it past Dragowski. A very similar shot to the one scored by Tunstra against Feyenoord, as he makes it 1-0. And that classic Rooney celebration there, as he finishes it past the keeper. So very good passing, a great passing play again from the CPU. Just one-touch passing, boom, boom, boom. Got past their defenders very easily, as the experienced captain, actually, no, he's not the captain, Schweinsteiger is, and he puts it past the keeper. So very poor start to the second half, but here as we pick up the pace, Didavi plays into Gelson Martins. He falls over, but he gets the ball back, plays it into Didavi, goes for the strike, but he gets taken down by Daley Blind, and the referee awards a penalty. So we had like 2 chances earlier when there were a penalty. They were pretty much penalty appeals. I didn't show them, but we had like 1 or 2 chances where we could have won a penalty. But finally, after the 3rd time here, we won one as Daley Blind fouls Didavi going in for the shot, and I think it was a penalty. As you see by the replay, he slid in, didn't get any of the ball. Didavi went for the shot, but it was like at the same time he was about to shoot it. So I thought that was rightly so given as a penalty here, as I think some substitutions were made. That's why that cut. But Domenico Berardi steps up, hoping to make, I think that's his 4th goal in his Swansea career, and he does just though, dispatching it the opposite way of Victor Valdez, as he makes it 1-1 in the 82nd minute. So not the worst of results. If we came out this game with a draw, I think we could take it. United are doing very well this season. We didn't play as well as I would have liked, but it's still good to come out of this game. Hopefully we can keep it like this, as Berardi gets his 3rd goal of the Premier League season, as he makes it 1-1 from the spot. But now the final chance here from the corner. Johnny gets the ball out. He goes for the strike, but it goes over the bar. So that's how the game finishes, and that's how the episode finishes. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please remember to like and subscribe. Next episode, we'll finish off that Europa League round of 32 stage. But other than that, have a good day.